Kyle has spoken out publicly for the first time about his separation from Amanda after they posted the Instagram story this week. Adam Glynn from the Hollywood Raw podcast caught up with Kyle, and it was a 5-minute clip. I edited it down for you, the need to know information. So here is what Kyle said.
When the timing's right, I think people will be surprised, but also happy to see that Amanda and I are in a good spot. We literally pushed send together and we posted that.
Like a month ago, I saw you behind the DJ booth together. So I was like,
yeah.
Was everything good a month ago?
Look, there's still a lot of love. That's, it's both the hard part, but also what's making this easier for the both of us.
Yeah. So. I'm sure it's tough for both of you too, and obviously you wanted to do right by her. Are you guys still living together at the moment, or is it?
We have separated. It started as living separately. And people kind of picked up on that. She's in a big building, all the kind of accounts of people kind of DMing them, Kyle's walking a high low and he's walking in and out of this big building. So it was the worst kept secret, but we just weren't really ready to talk about it.
At what point were you guys separated though? Was it this week or is it a month ago?
Yeah, I'd rather not get into
it.
Because I don't even know how we want to. We're still figuring this out.
That's what I was thinking. Because the thing is, I don't want to sound low. I just want to make it clear. They're not divorced. It's just separate. You're just trying to take a break and just figure things out.
Look, when we started, we weren't lying about it. We didn't split. We didn't separate. We were trying to figure out the best way to give our relationship, another shot. And ultimately, we decided, all right, we don't want to give each other false hope. We don't want to give our friends and family false hope. We don't want to give fans false hope. So we kind of came out with a statement pretty spur of the moment, just kind of nip it in the bud, and it's tough. But
is there a chance of you guys coming back together? Are you just at what point are you guys?
We don't know. There's no playbook.
No,
we were very much on the same page. Where we knew we needed to create some space. We knew things had been tough. People have seen it. This is not, as a lot of people have said, this is not some big surprise.
I believe season 10 for Summer House is going to be a rough one for Kyle, just based on everything that I've seen in the preseason press. My conversation with Carl, which you guys will hear next week, he did say, he talks about that big fight that he had with Kyle, and he says it's probably the biggest fight that we have ever been in. And he also said that his favorite person in season 10 was Amanda. Carl said that. So it's going to be a rough one for Kyle. He was also asked, the timing of it seems suspicious to some people, right? 2 weeks before the season, he's like, did you do this to drum up, excitement for the show? And Kyle's like, no, but, when the show starts airing, we're going to have a million questions anyways. We're going to be doing Watch What Happens Live. We're going to be doing press. We're going to be doing all of these things. So instead of just trying to hide it anymore, we just thought we might as well rip off the Band-Aid because we don't want to be dodging all of these questions once the season starts airing, which I honestly think is a pretty valid reason. Paige DeSorbo is subtly weighing in to the Kyle and Amanda split. So I'm going to show you this photo that was posted on the Blocked by Jack's Instagram page. And it says, now that Kyle is out of the picture, I feel like we can get this friendship back. And it was Amanda, Hannah, and Paige. Paige DeSorbo liked that post. And Paige and Hannah have been doing Giggly Squad together for some time now. They're still super close. We saw in seasons past, Paige really still feels in the middle of this friendship fallout that Kyle was a big part of, right? There was one moment in particular where Paige is crying to Amanda saying, I don't want to fight with you guys. I hate fighting with you. The Hannah thing still upsets me. She says, one day when I have a bachelorette party, I'm not going to be able to invite both Hannah and Amanda because of the fallout that revolved around Kyle. So is there a chance that Amanda, Hannah, and Paige could become friends again? I did see people wanting Amanda's first podcast interview to be on Giggly Squad because Giggly Squad also doesn't have guests. So that would be a break the internet moment. Amanda, if you're down for it, we would be tuning in for sure.